In this video, I'm going to show you how to stop having inconsistent months. This is one of the most common problems I see in my clients' businesses and online coaching business in general, is because you're charging high ticket, typically anywhere from $2,000 to $15,000, even $25,000 per client. What happens is you have big months where you sign a lot of clients, followed by really low months. And if you're honest with yourself, this could be what your Stripe account looks like. That's why you see all of these business coaches posting about their record months. Oh, I hit, X amount record month, but then you don't hear from them. No YouTube video of income claims for the next 6 months to really even a year, because they had a record month and low key they fell off. Now, the cool thing about my business, which I'm super thankful for, is this has not happened to us at all. For the last 12 months, we've made anywhere from $150,000 to $200,000 a month consistently, and our account really looks like this, extremely straight across. And if you look at it from a further distance over the course of 2 or 3 years, it actually looks like this, right? And that's what you're aiming for: slow, steady, consistent growth that doesn't happen, to be a 100K month and then you go down to 30. And I literally have had 10 to 15 clients now say, hey, Brandon, we hit 100K in a month, and then the very next month we did $30,000, right? And I'm gonna show you really 2 ways to solve this and just give you hope if that's you. The first is MRR, right? So I talk about this a lot on the channel now. You have to have monthly recurring revenue. And the way it works is it creates a baseline in your business, okay? So worst case scenario, you know that if you have MRR, you're going to make X amount of dollars, right? So let's say you have 40K a month of MRR, right? Worst case scenario, you know you're gonna make 40K a month. And most of the times people fall from 100K, to low numbers like this, to 40K low, right? So let's just say this represents 40K. But if you had MRR, your new low would have been 40K of high ticket sales plus 40K of MRR. You would have actually landed closer to an 80K month, right? So you wouldn't have really went down that much. And even your 100K month that you did have would have been more like 140, right? So MRR is super important, and it creates this baseline. Instead of starting at 0 each month, you get to start at 40K is the point. So months where your Stripe account says 100K, and if you're using Stripe, you should get off. If it says 100K and you go down to 40, it would have said 80, and let's say you had a 60K month, right? Instead of it saying 60K, that would have been another 100K month, because you have a baseline of MRR. The second thing is, super important here, is ads, right? A lot of people are running ads, but they're not consistently running ads. And then 2, they're not putting enough ads into the top of funnel to continue filling your pipeline, right? So a lot of you, like I said, you've got your funnel going, and let's say you're running a couple of ads and it's printing out cash. However, there is, no matter what you do on a week-to-week basis, right? You'll have a day where you make 5K. I just had a client make 5K. And then, before that, he had a 6-day drought, but he still had a 5K week, right? However, the drought is still there, and that is what happens with high ticket. However, if you add in MRR, you'll be getting payments every single day, so it really helps in the slow times. And whenever you add in more ad spend, you add in more calls, so then you'll be where we're at, where almost every single day we're getting some type of sale, okay? And that's just gonna make life a lot easier for you, because you're gonna have really 2 things working on top of your high ticket sales. Because high ticket is amazing, but if you couple it with MRR and with the solid ad strategy, you'll have consistency. And a lot of people, they get inconsistent revenue and they struggle with mindset issues, which I did too. It's like, oh my gosh, did my business break? Am I going out of business? What do I need to do? And this is typically where a lot of people hire a coach, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. It's actually a really good thing to hire a coach. But let me tell you, the better place to hire a coach is actually right here, because you haven't experienced the drop off yet. You're still in charge of your business. You have extra cash flow and things are going well. You've got momentum. That's when you want to double down and join a coaching program. And then number two, if you are here and you're like, yo, Brandon, I want to get consistent in my revenue. Some of you guys are like, you know what, Brandon, I don't even care about 100K a month. It's cool. I'd rather just make 60K a month consistently, right? So you're able to budget, you're able to, understand how much you're personally going to make a month. You're able to invest in mentors and even, run ads because you've got consistency. If so, what I want you to do is click the link down below and book in a call with us. On that call, all we're going to do is get a sense of where you're at currently, where you want to get to, and genuinely just see if we can help. We'll walk you through how to add MRR to your business and how to start filling your pipeline full of qualified leads with ads. So again, if that's you, click the link down below. We'll chat with you soon.